Oh yeah, another beautiful day. Just was practicing some backward unicycling, which is a really good workout. It's definitely a test of balance. And I've been continuing my master classes, themasterclass.com. Those lessons are really phenomenal. And I just finished a great negotiating one with Chris Voss. And now I'm on a feature film or dramatic writing class. I forgot what that guy's name is. Pop it up right here. And I've been practicing unicycling backwards while listening to it. And it's a great way to just focus on, I'm not focusing on two things really. I'm focusing on the writing class and letting my body separate from my head, from my brain, and just letting it naturally feel the body balance instead of me trying to overthink it, like, oh, do I need to turn left when I'm going backwards? Which way do I turn? And it's been helping. So I'm so excited about that. And I figured I'd get out here again. It's not raining yet. Why not get some more exercise, get the immune system up and running. So, unfake it till you make it. The world we really are into. Cannot fake it till you make it, that's for sure. You have to act or be. You have to just belong, feel like you belong. And that's really the unfaking part. And forget what you were programmed to know and funnel in all this right here. It will lead you and the good people, of course, in your life. Throw it out, get rid of the people that don't serve you, and stick with those that light you up like a Christmas tree. Today, besides studying this master class, I try to take advantage of the times right now, which is lockdown. Lockdown areas, everyone's in their house, and since I'm in the film industry primarily, a lot of the film productions are all shut down. I'm an actor. My acting agent, he just told me everything's shut down till officially it's reopened, so they're not submitting me for any auditions, which is kind of stupid. Oh, hopefully he didn't hear that. But I'm going to submit myself some because we can do self-tapes and we could prepare for hopefully another chance to, when they unlock some things, who knows how much, and we can always make progress. So I'm going to continue to submit myself on some things. And then also, why I'm thinking about this is because as a director and film editor and all that stuff, trying to gather new clients, it's always hard. That's why I've been trying to transition a little more out of the commercial client world and just sticking with passion projects and funneling money here and there different ways. Of course, I'll take commercial projects when they come, but I try not to ever miss an opportunity. And I just bought amazing adult cereal that's pretty damn healthy considering. I mean, all the cereals pretty much are bad for you. It's called Magic Spoon. Tim Ferriss recommended it on his 5 Bullet Friday. You should check that out, 5 Bullet Friday. It's free subscription. Every Friday he'll send out some really cool stuff he's into. And it's basically protein cereal with a lot of stuff that all the cereals should have in them, but they don't, of course. And it's really good. And I had 4 boxes in like a week and a half or 2. But anyway, why I brought it up is I decided to snap a picture of all the boxes, post it on Instagram, and give a shout out, thanks for making the cereal, it's really cool. And then also the founder happened to email me, probably everyone that buys it, because it's still fairly new. They said, thanks for your purchase. Hopefully you enjoy it, this adult snack where you can continue eating cereal. And I emailed her back and I proposed a commercial idea, which is funny to me, about like a magician having a crowd around them, and then someone comes in with their cereal watching, and soon the crowd comes and circles around them, and the magician's kind of left alone, and thus magic spoon cereal. It attracts. Don't hit me, this could be the end. Memento mori. Okay, safe. Yeah, so I messaged her, she got back to me, and she loved the ideas and stuff, but she said, maybe right now we don't have really cash for extra creative assets, but maybe we'll get back to you the next round or something. So I was happy to hear from her, but I responded not typically, which is cool, based off of the things I've learned and recently extra negotiation techniques I've learned. I put my foot forward, and I just said, hey, hopefully you don't think I'm sounding self-absorbed or anything, but I would love to have a video conference with you, or a video meeting, to explore some of the ideas you might like, to plan ahead for when you're ready to shoot some things. And I implemented a lot of the strategies, which are based on truths and real curiosities. So we'll see if she emails me back, but I felt good, and I felt like it was the right thing to do, to just be like, hey, let's get to know each other on a video call, see the philosophies of your company, and I'll come up with something. Maybe we can do it around the budget you have. Maybe you don't know. Especially I'm taking advantage because right now film productions are down, so I can give a little more of a discount than usual because there's not that much work, and there's not that many willing people to film at this time, so they could take advantage of that too. That's new. I think this is day 4, me on the unicycle. It gives me something to do, that's for sure, besides submit proposal after proposal online, trying to get editing gigs freelance. It's just always hard to do. Usually in the film industry, it's word of mouth, it's connections. I mean, I think that's in every industry, but really in the film industry, I mean, I just got a job the other day filming for a TV show. I don't know if I mentioned it, Geraldo's Family of Murders, which is it's a TV show about famous murders that happened different places, but they wanted me to go and be the beat camera guy and go out in the night and film all these cool, scary locations where nefarious murders have happened. So I love Halloween stuff and horror film looks, so I took the job right away, and it was pretty much like a covert thing because the film company said, look, don't get caught, we don't know, there's kind of the rules are kind of in between, and that was just last week, so a lot of the rules are changing just every day. But the point I'm stating here is that I got hired because one of my director friends knows I'm an editor and a cinematographer, and just told his friend that was looking, he's a producer of the show, said, hey, my friend Tony could go and do that, he'd probably be willing. Connected me, I met him. In like an hour, the unit production manager was contacting me and they offered me the job right away. And that night I was filming. It was just a solo project, just me and my professional equipment and my intuition, and it worked out really well. I sent them a drive the next day. Haven't showed you the unicycle today. I'm wearing different clothes. I'm like a circus on the street. Everyone today was filming me from across the street with masks on. Just their Corona masks. I probably don't do them any good because they're not like the real ones that keep everything out. They have little spaces in between, so it's kind of cool. So when I saw them film me, I was like, all right, I'm gonna show off. Did some backward unicycling, and I think I turned around and made it. It was awesome. Of course, when I filmed it, it didn't do so good. If I didn't show you earlier, here it is again. If that made sense. I don't think that made sense. Well, this definitely is an amazing time. I've got to say, it's intriguing. I mean, I'm more intrigued than I've probably ever been with this whole thing. Is the corona, the conspiracies that seem pretty viable. I mean, it's compelling to think about, at least, about the 5G network that they're stepping up to. I've been reading more about it. I watched the complete video on one of them and it's definitely a guy. I believe you can see he was working for one of these big companies, one of the top guys, and then he left them 3 or 4 years ago, and then he realized, hey, this 5G might, he didn't say might, I'm saying might, because it's hard for me to really know until I'm either there or I see it, but I do think about it and I try to protect myself when I can. But he is claiming that the 5G was rolled out 4 to 6 months ahead of time to Wuhan, China, and then Spain and Italy. Like, all of that amounted to a lot of this sickness, apparently. And then that's why they're trying to cover it up. It's just so interesting to me. What can I do? What do I think about all that? Is I do think that we need to limit some of the electronics and how close they are to our bodies. And I've been I took advice from Jeff Berwick because I think it's a great idea. Also, it's a peace of mind. He said he's been turning off the Wi-Fi at his house. Hold for plane. These people are still flying. I thought that we can't fly or something. Who knows? But yeah, Jeff Berwick mentioned he's been turning off his Wi-Fi at night and he's been sleeping better. And I thought, you know what, let's do it. So we're doing it for these last couple nights. And it feels nice. I shut down my computer, usually shut down the phone and the Wi-Fi. And it's a good feeling to just be like shut off from the world. Just like how most of our humanity was, where we weren't so connected this way. Even though I love technology, I do think we need to go, I mean, if preferably once a day, go out into nature somehow. This is the best I could do at the moment, where I'm out, I'm looking at the flowers and the trees, but I'm still in the city, I'm still amongst everything. There's probably a lot of radiation in these new cars and just everything. But once a week at least, if I could start getting back to nature and going into the woods or taking a long hike. I read somewhere, it makes so much sense. We did it all when we were kids, right? You don't have shoes on and you're just like playing in the grass, sucking in that like full energy of the world. And I would like to start doing that. So the next chance I have this week, I think I'm gonna search for a spot to do that. Even if it's just 45 minutes, go in there, go out. Maybe I'll do a little filming, but the problem is I take the phone with me. So I'd have to maybe film up to the place where I park the car and then just leave the phone in the car. Yeah. So there then. I'll let you guys know how the masterclass is going. If you're interested in writing, you should definitely check it out. And also another thing you can check out is Blake Schneider's book, Save the Cat. If you're interested in feature film writing, it's the way, it's the one, it's so amazing. And he's pretty funny in it too. I've definitely perused it more than twice and it's changed my writing game. I've written 6 feature films, none produced yet, a lot of shorts produced and all that, but features, I got to number 6 and I feel I'm just a stronger writer than ever, so I'm going back to script 3, 4, 5, and then of course 6, just kind of revamping all of them. And script 6 we're producing right now best we can, doing a proof of concept. It's exciting. Whoa, here I am. Wow, that happens, but look, I'm on my feet, so easy. No, it's definitely not easy. It took a long time to get this good, and I'm proud of it. Damn it. I'm gonna leave it with the stuff I've been thinking about, trying to take advantage in a positive way of these times. And to think, how can you unfake it? How can I unfake it? Till we continue to make it. It never stops. You never just make it and you're done. It doesn't matter if I just start in a new huge movie. By the time after we shoot, I'd be like, what's the next thing? What do I need more? And it's also good to be like, hey, I did that. I'm okay if I never do anything again. But there's always more. There's always room to improve, right? And be better. And in this time, that's what I'm trying to do. Just keep proactive and get my ducks in a row. How do you end these things?